Let me tell you that all the problem through which you are going on, it can be in relationship, it can be in career, it can be in anything, right? To solve the problem, to solve this all the problem, you do not need to basically learn more, you need to hustle more, you needed to XYZ things more. Nah, you do not need to basically doing this more. The only thing you needed to solve the problem is embrace the boredom. Give yourself more time or give yourself enough time to stay bored. That's it. That is how you can solve the all the problem through which you are going on, because that's what all you needed to do. And let me tell you that our brain is very old. Our brain is 50,000 years old. But our brain has not changed much. It means if you compare a brain of a human being of 50,000 years ago and the human brain of now, there is not so much change in human brain. It means there is no any some kind of significant change in human brain. But on the other hand, there is so much change in environment. It means there is so much change in our surrounding, because now time the world in which we are living is a consumerism world where we are constantly bombarded with information on social media, on this, right? And as a result, it becomes very difficult for us to stay bored, because we are constantly bombarded with information that constantly gives us more pleasure, which releases so much dopamine, which makes us happy, which gives us instant gratification, right? That is why it has become very difficult for us to stay bored, right? And as a result, as we are living in the environment which releases so much dopamine, right? That's why our brain is not able to cope up with this type of environment, because this type of environment was not 50 years back, but in just last 10 to 15 years, as there is so much arrival of Instagram, arrival of this social media, arrival of this mobile phone, we almost are totally glued with our mobile phone. And as a result, what basically has happened, we never give ourselves time for staying bored, because mobile releases so much dopamine instead of doing nothing. That's why let me tell you that what you can basically do to stay bored, you can basically give you can first thing you can do is that set a boredom schedule. It means you have to give some time out of your day where you will be doing nothing. There will be no friends, there will be no human being, there will be no mobile phone, no digital device. There will be only you and your thought. That's it. And let me tell you that what is the benefit of staying bored? Let me tell you that your focus power will be increased. It means your ability to focus towards any particular things which will increases a lot, right? And the second thing is the things which were less interesting for you once will become more interesting. It means the study which was very difficult or which was boring for you will become more interesting, because let me tell you that let me tell you that when you are bored, your dopamine level decreases a lot. And as a result, the things which are boring for you, the things which are less interesting for you become more interesting, because the dopamine level in your brain has decreases a lot. That's why it become more interesting, right? Third solution, the third benefit is that your brain become more creative. You become more creative guy. That is it. Bye bye.